Yeah. We back again. That's it. We are back in full motion. I am your host, Zia Silent, followed by my co-host, executive consultant. And we have 2 weeks till Mania and 2 weeks till Mania, and that was a interesting Raw. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I don't know. None of the matches they blew me away or anything. I don't know. I really don't know. More so, I thought that this Raw was more so about promos. Almost all the promos that everybody hit, they were on point. I will say that. But for the most part, nothing set anything apart as far as the rivalries go. I will say that Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton, they have a feud that I am loving. And I'll talk about that. I'll talk about that a little bit later when we get to it. But starting off the night, we have CM Punk in the ring. Initially, it was supposed to be Seth Rollins, who was supposed to start the night off. And they switched it, rightfully so. And CM Punk, he starts off very, very mellow, and he goes in for at least 10 minutes. But here, when he takes the jacket off is when he really goes in. And I can't say I'm blown away. He talked about Roman, of course, talked about Pat McAfee, and he talked about ticket prices. That was the biggest thing. He talked about ticket prices. It's I don't know if this is true or not. Is there some sort of back and forth between WWE and TKO right now? Do you think that?
Not to my knowledge. There's only so much you can do without getting in trouble with your bosses. And I'm not sure. I just don't know. I'm going to make some inquiries. I'm going to try to find out. I'm going to try to get some more information. Yeah, I'm going to do it because I actually do have sources. But I'm going to figure this out because that's the second time in, 3 days? They're kind of referencing stuff that I'm like, But you don't want to believe the dirt sheets because they said TKO is battling. And I know that Triple H especially likes to blur the lines. So we'll see. He did talk ticket prices. He didn't just go out there and just do that on his own. He got approval. I don't care who you are. Unless your name is, well, that's not true. I do care. If your name is The Rock or Cena, you can get away with shit like that. I don't think Punk can get away with that.
I think he can. I think that Punk has done enough or said enough to garner whatever he can. Because, I mean, if you think about it, if Punk walks away now, if he just happens to magically walk away now and whatever, they will still scream CM Punk for another 10 years. Like, right? They will. The fans are so fickle, they will. And I don't know. But anyway, he went in on Roman. He went. he did. He went to Phil. He said, "You know what? Just flame them. Flame them all. Flame them all. They raising the prices. We ain't got nobody. They still got a good 10,000 at least, and tickets to go. Am I about right about that? I haven't looked in a while, but Yeah, about 10,000 in
What
tickets.
is your obsession with Pat McAfee?
I mean, listen. At the end of the day, all right, and I didn't want to get into this, but we're talking about it now. Pat McAfee, right? For what the most part is, he's no longer a celebrity. He's a celebrity, but he's not on that. He's not in that realm of I'm going to drop by and he's been commentating for 5 years. About, you want to say give or take 5 years?
He's been commentating since 2020, or maybe early 2021. But he's been in WWE for like 6-7 years. He was in NXT guest starring a lot. So
yes,
I can't. He's not. You're right. I see what you're saying. We say he's still technically a celebrity. A lot of sports places do a lot for Pat McAfee. Got it. I understand. But really, he works for the company. Anyway you look at it, he works for the company.
yeah.
And then let's talk about Raw. I feel like the old days right now. But I will piggyback off what you're saying. I didn't hate it. Right? You got the Mad Dog Kellys. Yeah, shout out to you, Mad Dog Kelly, who's been just talking about it nonstop to yourself, because this one wouldn't let me fire you like I wanted to. But then my point is that I think it's actually really good that he is a part of the storyline. I think the downside of it is the fact that they did the phone reveal thing, and it's like, okay, that was a little bit of a letdown. If he just came out, kicked Cody in the balls, which he deserved, and said, hey, you know what? You are what's wrong. Because everybody knows I agreed with everything Pat McAfee said.
Mm-hmm.
Right? If you don't believe what Pat McAfee said, you numbnuts people, right, who want to see these little 5'5" guys, what has been your highest rated segments on WWE? Not Raw, not SmackDown, not AAA, NXT, Evolve, all that shit they got now. The highest rated segments have been the two big men ready to get it on. Pause. Ready to get it on.
But CM Punk lays it out. He lays it out in every category. So now, as I have it, we've been about, this is week 6, I think. I have Roman down 1. Final Mania before Raw next week. He's got to come back, and I think that he will. So I thought about you during this promo, because I thought about you when we had our conversation last week about Roman and him not being able to cut a promo or whatever. It definitely looks like he is rolling a blunt. Yes, it definitely looks like he's rolling a blunt. Thank you.
I don't smoke. Why would I be rolling a blunt?
Hey, man, whatever you do is what you do. But hey, what's up, Charmaine? I got to thinking, maybe, but at the same time, to what Punk did, he went all the way back to the initial premise of Roman's his thing, and he said, "Oh, you hate me? We're not talking about that no more." But he went back to it because I feel like they're running out of stuff
that
to
was
do.
The best part of their talking that they've done over the last few weeks is when he said, "Because I hate you.
Yeah.
I always hated you." But that's because Roman can't cut a promo like that. Punk can cut a promo like that. He can. No, look, Roman's good. Roman's solid. Scripted. He might be able to come out with a joke from time to time, but for a long period of time, can't do it. Not at all. And they're trying to do a lot without doing too much physically because they want to save it for Mania. Now, last week was the best thing they had with the two of them, but Roman said, "Hey, I ain't giving you all them dates in a row. I'll have to pick it up. Which one you want? You want Houston or you want Madison Square Garden?
I can see that. Mad Dog Kelly.
First, how do you hear these rumors? Who's calling you?
This is where I'm at. This is where I'm at with it right now, Matt, because it's WrestleMania season. Honestly, if you don't know how we do things here at UPR, right? We don't even acknowledge rumors. You don't, because you're going to go into WrestleMania with all these thoughts and these rumors and these rules and bloodline. Listen, you're not even going to enjoy it because you're going to think about here comes the rumor. Here comes the rumor. What we care for? Enjoy the wrestling match. And this is the first time, I gotta say, this is the first time I have been. I'm just now getting excited about Mania. I have not been excited about Mania for 6, 7, 8 weeks. So this Raw was my introduction to Mania, even though I've been watching wrestling from the start.
You know, I don't understand that because I keep telling people I think this card is much better than the last 2 years. Much better.
I would have to go back and look at the card.
Anticipation-wise, this card looks on paper better than last year's, better than the year before's.
Hell no, it's not. Hell no, it's not better than year before last. No, I can tell. I can tell you. No, hell no.
To fuck up your world.
Hell
Here
no.
we go. You ready? Let's go. What happened to WrestleMania 40?
WrestleMania 40. Which one is that? LA?
40.
I mean, 40. Which
Philly?
Oh, I don't care about Philly. Philly. It could be about Philly. It could be
better
better than Philly. It could be better than Philly, but it's not better than LA. It's not better than LA. It's not better than LA.
I said last year, which was in Vegas, and the year before, which is in Philly.
Oh,
39, in my opinion, is a top 10, arguably top 5 WrestleMania. But WrestleMania 40, a lot of people give it so much credit. I've gotten an argument about people this online today. WrestleMania 40 was not that good. Don't care what you say. WrestleMania 40 was not that good.
Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't good at all. I'm not gonna say at all because it did have some spots, but you could have put that in one. You could have put that in one night. You could have put that in one night.
You still would have been disappointed.
So we saw that with CM Punk, and I gotta say once again, CM Punk delivered top to bottom, hands down. He did it. So I am begging for Roman Reigns to come out and just shatter things. But of course, we gotta wait until the end of Raw because he don't come out at the beginning. He don't come out at the beginning, and they're gonna make him wait. So yeah, I gotta go with that.
Wait, because that Raw next week is your go home show into WrestleMania, and I say go home show period, not go home Raw show. Go home. That's like people need to pay attention. SmackDown this week is your go home show for WrestleMania. What, Chris? What are you talking about? The SmackDown before WrestleMania, they tried to make a part of the WrestleMania weekend. Everybody didn't make the card. Your Grande Americanos, you're going to get a match on SmackDown. Probably headlined by Solo Sikoa if he doesn't win the Battle Royal. Even though that man, in my opinion, deserves to be on the WrestleMania card. So was Avengers. So was Avengers Infinity. I'm sorry, Avengers Endgame. So was Avengers Endgame. One of the greatest endings of all movies. But guess what? Infinity War was better.
Yeah, Infinity War was 10 times better. 10 times better. And not just because my guy Thanos won. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it was from beginning to end, Avengers Infinity War was fire. Endgame, I'm sorry to tell you guys, first 2 hours, kind of boring.
First 2 hours? You act like it's a 3 hour.
Let me tell you, it was Avengers Endgame was a 3 hour movie. If you cut out the part literally all the way to he said, "What have you done?" I went for the head. And then it jumped up a couple years. Boring until they all returned from getting the stones and blowing up the damn house or where the fuck it was. Just that's the same way I feel about WrestleMania 39 and WrestleMania 40. 39, beginning and end was fire. WrestleMania 40,
Yeah.
until all of a sudden all these people came out at the end of the Cody Roman. People say that match is great. Hey, that match was not all that good before the interference happened. It was actually kind of boring. That's unpopular opinion, but I'm going to tell you, it was boring. Their match at 39 was good. Their match at 40 was boring. Triple H said, y'all match is so boring. I'm going to send Cena out there, The Undertaker out there, Solo out there, Jay out there, Jimmy out there. I'm going to throw everybody out there to make this match interesting.
So why didn't I Show Speed call out Danhausen?
Come on, Steve. No, I'm not entertaining this. No. Let's talk about the real disaster in this segment, in this picture. Why the fuck do I gotta look at Danhausen? Why is everybody so happy to see this guy all of a sudden? Am I the only one that dislikes this clown?
I hate him. I literally hate him. I literally hate him. I don't know why he like if the rumors are true, right? If the rumors are true, if he get paid big money, if the rumors are true, he get paid big money for that. What the hell are you paying R-Truth for? What the hell are you paying him then? What? No.
Why is he on my screen every Monday and every Friday? I gotta see him appearing out of nowhere like we don't know it's just a camera trick, and then him disappearing out of nowhere like we don't know it's a camera trick, and him doing the UPR curse, and everybody acting like, oh, I can't stand him. I want him off the screen. I want him to go someplace I don't watch. I don't know, maybe Collision. But why do I have to see him on my screen for Raw and SmackDown? Yet Powerhouse Hobbs can't buy
still ain't show up.
Can't buy TV.
He still ain't show up.
He must be looking at the screen. We'll talk about blackface. He must be looking at the screen with a red face. Because that man mad as shit. Hey, no way. You tell me since the World Rumble, the best you could do is put him on the Stephanie McMahon podcast? Fuck out of here. He's not entertaining, Jeff. He's not.
Listen, we got the Vision that came out, right? And they didn't even come out to Austin Theory's music. Logan Paul's. Oh, for sure. I got that on my Spotify playlist. That's my jam. That thing is fire, yo. It's so fire that they didn't even give Austin Theory his music. We don't want nothing. We want Logan Paul coming out there. We're gonna give y'all a big Vision graphic in the background, and that's it. And
Logan Paul's little pet that comes out with them. Okay, all right. Yeah, right.
Oh my god, yo, that's crazy. That is crazy.
So then we talk about this.
Yeah,
I Show Speed. Are you a fan of him being on TV? Because I see the hate that he and all the other celebrities are getting by being on. Did you have a problem with it? He's not entertaining stuff.
I don't necessarily have a problem with it, but my problem with it is TKO. It's not WWE, because WWE will bring in celebrities more often than not, and it's just the fact that what they have him doing, and we was it this Mania that he was in, or was it last year's Mania? It was this year's Mania.
I Show Speed.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, he was in 40. Yeah, 40, I think. That's when he got RKO'd on the table after Randy Orton barked at him.
No, I meant the Rumble. He was in this year's Rumble, right?
No, that was last year's Rumble, where he got speared.
So,
one of the greatest spears I've ever seen in my life.
It's not necessarily bad, but it's just like WWE fumbled so much with these people that are in this a match officially that it's they fumble with LA Knight, they fumble with the Usos. Like, who wants to see them in a 6-man tag match? Come on, man. I know you're not serious right now.
You gonna tell me that Jey Uso who partially main evented and won a world title last year, is not happy being a 6-man randomly? You know what I'm saying? After coming out with new music, and they said that ain't going to work, so let's just go back to it's just me, Us. You talking about that, Jey Uso? And Jey Uso? Yeah. Yeah, what a downgrade that was. Look, I don't understand what Triple H is thinking on that.
I don't know. Listen, you didn't even let the people hear it. They didn't even get a chance to hear it. I tell you, I loved the fucking new music. I loved it. Loved it. It was fire.
You also voted yes on Matt.
Oh my God!
Yeah, I'm not letting you let that one out for a while. I'm sitting there. I'm like, finally. Man, this guy goes, yes. I said, this man, he ain't say shit else. But he said, go and explain the bullshit. Look at it. Look at this. Look at this. I surely said it. Yeah, I said that. He was in this year's rumble.
They did get
he was not in this year's rumble.
I thought it was fire. It was last year's rumble.
Yeah, he was not in this year's rumble.
He said
go listen.
Was he in this year's rumble?
No, he was not.
He was because the one. Wait, no.
He was not.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't.
They didn't have any surprises like that in this year's Royal Rumble. Their surprise was Powerhouse Hobbs. And then they surprised him when he got to the back and said, you're never going to be seen on TV again.
Anyway.
We have nothing for you. But 3 weeks later, Danhausen is going to premiere. And for some reason, we always find time for him. Not just on one show, 2 shows. Not just on one segment. He gets at least 2 segments a night. 2 segments.
So when we get ISO Speed and the Vision versus LA Knight and the Usos.
Because I was pissed at the segment. But go ahead.
I just hated it. I hated it, but at least the Usos are on night 1. They'll probably do. They'll probably do night 1 of WrestleMania.
Night 1.
It'll probably. I'm telling you. Listen, they're not gonna do night 2 when Roman's doing night 2. They're not doing. No, they're not. They're not. They're not. They're not. They're not.
Why not?
Because they're going to interfere in Roman's match. All right.
I don't see him interfering in the match. I think you just disrespect night 1 for some reason. You did this last week too.
I did?
You disrespected night 1. You had to like all the bum matches they put on night 1. That's how you act.
Well, we're gonna find out in about a month. So, Naomi. Tomorrow morning at 9:30, we're gonna find out. Naomi isn't due. Naomi had their baby already, so Naomi working on her way. She coming back. Listen, I saw some clips of Naomi today. It was all her memorial. No, not memorial. All her heel clips from when she changed the heel. Oh God, I can't wait for that comeback. I can't wait. Listen, she got to go on Raw, and she got to. They need Stephanie McClure to hold on to that belt so she can get there. She can get in there and start calling her Stephanie Velcro and shit like that, because that shit was funny. That was funny. But anyway, this is what I'm here for. What?
Go back to that. Where LA Knight at? Oh, we gotta talk about that too. So LA Knight apparently has the power to make matches. This is what I said this last week. Let's go ahead and double down on last week, right? So Nick Pierce comes out, right? Because LA Knight calls him out, right? But for some reason, Nick Pierce has no problem when LA Knight calls him out, because LA Knight's a babyface. And Nick Pierce says, "Oh, you want that match?" Okay. Yeah, babyface. Right? Because as long as you're babyface, I have no problem with when you talk to me. I got no problem with any of that. Then this motherfucker, right? This motherfucker says, "Oh, you want that match?" It's official. Then he throws the microphone. Wow. Wow. What a great boss. So everybody who has a job working for somebody knows you could throw your company's equipment and they're not going to have a problem with you because the boss does it. No problem. $10,000 microphone. It's official. They made that dumbass face. They were like, "Oh, you mean you want this 6-man match?"
Can we move on now?
Yeah, move on to Michael Cole. Because Michael Cole had to talk, right? Because I know everybody's mind when Cody Rhodes got kicked in the dick was, I wonder what Michael Cole is going to say. So Michael Cole had to let you know that he and Cody been friends for 15, 20 years. Nobody knew that. But I'm glad he mentioned that to us. Then he had to tell us that he and Pat McAfee are like brothers. And he said, through all that, I'm going to be Switzerland. Good job, Michael Cole. Way to add some input there and way to sell that match. I appreciate that. Now, let's go ahead and talk about Randy Orton and his reveal that he is not the father.
Listen, you hated SmackDown last week?
No, I thought it was entertaining.
Okay. I at this point in time, I'm very curious of what people are expecting from SmackDown. It's a 3-hour show. I read the chat yesterday.
What chat?
It's this post that had the ring time. 57 minutes of ring time for SmackDown in a 3-hour show. 58 minutes for Dynamite. Mm-hmm. Furthermore, I want to say that Dynamite, for all the ring time that it had, whatever, in a 2-hour show, it did not produce much more than they already had for their rivalries, their segments, right? Mm-hmm. But WWE did, but they will get shitted on, right? So, but this right here, this top tier, I don't agree with the fact that Pat McAfee was the one that he was talking to. But who could you have gotten that had that opinion, right? You couldn't get Ted DiBiase Jr. because WWE just, cool. I mean, even though he was found innocent, they still don't want nothing to do with him. You can't get Bob Orton because Bob Orton, I mean, what is Daddy going to do? I mean, no. The obvious answer should have been a Stephanie or Triple H, right? And then you could have did Pat McAfee on the other side because Pat McAfee and Cody Rhodes are actually friends. They could have did that. That's what he should have did. But they went the other way. And at first I was questioning it, but then when he started to speak, I mean, who can carry this? Oh man, really? KO. I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that. But who could carry this for the next 2 weeks? Even though that you don't need them to, but it's good to have it. But I'm saying that for everything that Pat McAfee was saying, he was spot on. He was spot on, and for what Cody Rhodes said back to him, it didn't even hold a candle to it. And he didn't. What the hell? The only thing he said was something about you going to fire me. Oh, we'll see how that turns out. You going to start another company? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Like, so I just thought that segment in itself, it got me hyped. It got me just as hyped as I am for CM Punk and Roman Reigns. This has the potential to steal night one because it's going to night one. It's going.
Why is it going night one?
It's going. Come on, man. You know it's going on night one.
Why can't it go to night two?
It's not going to night two. You know it's not going to night 2. You know it's not going to night 2. I know it's not going to night 2.
It's the WWE Undisputed Championship. It's QB1.
You know, I didn't think anything was wrong with his execution. I thought his promo was perfect. I thought he got in, he got out, he said what he needed to say, and he was beating down Cody at the same time. He was beating down Cody at the same time. I thought it was perfect. I mean, literally, you know, it can be flawed, it can be picked apart, but I thought it was good. I thought it was great. I thought that once they left, they were probably going to come back, but they didn't. They left for sure. So that's my thoughts on it.
Jelly Roll.
Hell no. For who? Matter of fact, it don't even matter. He don't need to be in this. He don't need to be in this inning. No,
he wasn't on. Surprisingly.
Thank God. Listen, if they were going to do Jelly Roll, I read a rumor that it was going to be Jelly Roll and Powerhouse Hobbs versus Kit Wilson and who, The Miz, I think. Oh, I'm so glad that didn't happen. I'm so glad. Oh my God. Oh yeah, my God.
What does happen? Oh, because they want Jelly Roll there. They like having Miz on. Kit's pretty over for reasons I understand. Kit's only person I like seeing Kit more than is Danhausen. So I'd rather have Kit on my screen than Danhausen. And you know, it might be a handicap match because I don't think they remember Powerhouse Hobbs for the company.
So we're going to get Rhodes with Orton and McAfee in his corner. That's what they're portraying right now. So
yeah, and then Cody can have Jelly Roll in his corner.
Oh God!
Because remember, Randy RKO Jelly Roll. It's got to be a receipt for that.
Oh God!
Yeah. So
anyway,
now this segment I was happy with. I love this segment. Can I go? Let me tell you why.
Go ahead.
Because the first I was thinking, these mofos. Look, let me tell you something. Nobody's buying a ticket for JD McDonough, right? I think last time we talked about JD McDonough, I think it was on SmackDown, right? Then McAfee talked about some 5'5" guys, right? So out comes JD McDonough, and I'm thinking, well, as much as nobody cares, JD McDonough is well-documented friends and tutor for from Finn Balor. So you think he would advertise that a little bit, you know, instead of just having a throwaway match. So I was a little concerned. JD McDonough is out there. He had his normal entrance, you know, which is not on TV. And here comes Finn Balor to get attacked by Dominic Mysterio, who's been getting a lot of babyface cheers, but now it's getting them heel cheers, getting them that heel heat. Thought it was a fantastic move, you know, which brought about the promo later from Finn, pretty much guaranteeing the return of the Demon. I think this was a smart way to go, and I'm looking forward to this match. Hey, I said it before, and I'll say it again. Hey, guys, wake up. This card, way better than 40 and 41. First of all, they actually have a decent amount of matches to make it look like an actual event. Mm-hmm. And they're important matches. It's not one throwaway match. Well, Usos and LA Knight versus Speed and The Vision. But besides that, every match is hitting. Every match is hitting for me.
This match has a lot of history, and the history they don't even talk about. Like, they just focus on the history of the Judgment Day, and rightfully so, right? But it still has some underlying issues, and just like Jeffrey was saying, Finn was JD's first match in NXT UK. Like, that is a big deal, because for the simple fact that McDonough still hasn't won anything outside of being JD's partner. I mean, Finn's partner. So
yeah, being tag team champions.
Yeah. So, I mean, we're going to get the Demon. We're going to get the Demon.
I guess you missed the picture, Matt. You didn't take a picture of your laptop. They pretty much confirmed that the Demon's coming back at WrestleMania. Pretty much confirmed it. Go back and watch the promo.
Yeah.
No, this is good too.
This was really good. I find myself not really caring about this because this is going on way too long. Way too long. And I think that I want to say Becky will get her get back, but this is her first Mania match in 11 years. I don't think that she will get this. I don't think that Becky will get back, but I will say that AJ, I maybe she wins at Mania and goes on the next night to lose, and then tries to go for the world championship. I think that that's what they want. So
Who's
I think that
wrestler?
Women or men?
No, man. Doesn't matter.
Well, my favorite wrestler all time or right now, or
let's go right now.
It was AJ Styles.
Do you think AJ Lee is his favorite wrestler?
No.
Oh, I'm surprised because AJ Lee keeps saying that she's your favorite wrestler's favorite wrestler.
I despise AJ Lee. She's hot. Damn. I like her. She's hot, but I despise her. She's not special. She's not special. She doesn't do anything. Like every one of the four horsewomen have surpassed her. Every one of them. Every one of them. I don't care which order you place them in. Every one of the four horsewomen have surpassed her.
I don't think Bayley has.
Bullshit! Bullshit! I know. What? What? Bayley hasn't surpassed. Man. Why?
Because you voted yes. I'm gonna get back mode with everybody.
Speaking of which, we have
that Chris Jericho had years ago. I think it was called "Save Me Y2J" or something like that. I was "Save Me, Chris," and I did it. I successfully did it. Did y'all vote
yes? It wasn't just me. Like, come on now.
Me, they getting it too. They getting it too.
Now, for those who are watching with the pleasure of watching at home or on your sidekicks, your T-Mobiles, your flip phones, I don't even know people watch.
Sidekick was a great phone.
It was. But Bayley is on our screen. And thank you for all of you who've decided to go on with my motto. Thank you. We love you, Pamela Martinez. God, dog. She's looking good. What?
I was watching WrestleMania 33. Bayley defended the Raw Women's Championship in a Fatal 4-Way. I was like, damn. Mm-hmm. I know what Bayley's missing. She needs to drop that damn music. It's horrible. And she needs to bring back the Bayley Buddies.
Bullshit.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
No.
She needs to be a hugger again.
No. They never go back to their first gimmick. They never go back to their first gimmick.
Undertaker said what?
He didn't go back to his first gimmick.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't.
What was his first gimmick?
The dead man. The dead man. Like he was goth. He goes back. He goes back to the American Badass, but he does not go back to dead man. When he was hanging Stephanie up on a cross, he don't go back to that. So no, they don't go back to their first ones. They don't. Yes,
she's stuck in limbo right now.
Yeah, she is. She is, and they acknowledge that. But I just think that for this time in her career, I think that she's okay with being somebody who will help manage, bringing people up, or and that's fine.
She's been doing it for like 3 or 4 years now.
I know, but at least she's not doing it for 20 like Naomi.
Bring back the hug.
No.
Was this the Lash Legend? Hey,
yeah,
I like this match. First of all, not because that they're the tag team champions and they got the JD Madonna entrance. Wasn't happy with that. I felt like Lash Legend should have won this match. I feel like they've been having the, what do they call them? Immovable or irresistible forces dominate for the last few weeks. We all know, or we're all pretty much certain that they're going to lose the titles at WrestleMania. Why not just have them kick everybody's ass until then?
Yeah, it's just going to be to who? But I mean, my money is on Bellas. My money is on the Bellas.
Should be the Bellas.
So let them win so they can get the hell out of Dodge, and they can be. I don't think Nikki Bella will get the world championship, even though she wants it. I don't think that she'll get it. So let them go with the tag titles, and they'll win it. Yeah, that's fine.
And then have face go to.
Listen, Lash Legend, man, she's looking good. Looking good.
I think Trick thinks so too.
Oh, he better not let her go. He better not. It's going to be a lot of people waiting to get her. But he is engaged to her, so lock it down. Lock it down. So, meanwhile, we see Seth Rollins versus Logan Paul, and look,
the hell is this?
He's just shooting guns out. He's shooting his shirt out. So whatever. That's what happened at the commercial break. I don't know why. I don't know which area is this in to where they show commercials and shit. I mean, where they don't show commercials. Is this overseas?
Anything that's not the United States.
Okay, that's stupid. That's stupid. Then we see a
very good. I don't care who's gonna hate.
I'm looking forward to this.
Good. Yes,
I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to this a lot.
Said it perfectly. He said, no matter what you think about the man, look at this. It seemed like it was going to be fair. It's kind of like almost like the Vince McMahon one they did a year ago, right? And I thought that was fantastic too. I think this is going to be really good. The fact that they added Bret Hart in there with his bitter ass. Yeah, Ron, I hope you're watching. With his bitter ass to say what he had to say.
Yeah,
I think this is going to be very good because because I'll say this: anybody my age, I can't speak on anybody else, and we're pretty close in age. So I've said it plenty of times. The person who got me into wrestling was Hulk Hogan. He was right.
Mm-hmm.
Whether he ended up always being my favorite wrestler, whether I end up losing respect for him, all that stuff. He is the person when I was that little child, I looked up to as a real life superhero, and that song came on. I am a real American. Right? They don't have PLEs in like they did back in the day, where Hulk Hogan just in the ring with Gorilla Monsoon talking for 10 minutes. Right? That was old school. That made me feel like everything was going to be all right. I can't see now. John Cena might have that effect to the younger generation, but Hulk Hogan was the start.
See, I didn't like Hogan because of the music. I hated the music, but when he was that third man in the NWO, oh man, I was a Hogan fan to the fullest. Oh, the third man, listen, I don't care what anybody say. NWO changed.
You mean Disco Inferno?
I mean, truthfully, right? Cody Rhodes is speaking facts. Like you don't want to.
Hey, Disco's mad.
You had two people that you could have chose for the third man. It was Hogan or Sting. Either one of them would have done it, but I think that the smart choice would have been Hogan in the first place. But if he didn't want to do it, Sting was right there. It probably would have changed the complexion of his career slightly, maybe. But for Hogan, it reinvigorated his career.
He made
period.
Not being cool.
Yeah. I can't wait to this part because he said he's a fucking liar. I said what? I want to see this part. But meanwhile, we get Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns. Gunther
was on your mind.
He wasn't there. And he didn't even get to why Gunther is challenging him. He didn't, and I think
he tried.
He tried, but I think that was part of the plan in the first place. They don't have a reason. They do not have a reason. They have never been. They have never been in it. They have never had a feud. They've never had a inkling of a rivalry. Nothing. So it's just one of those things where Paul Heyman said, I owe you a thank you. And he said, you owe me more than a thank you. He's going to get a world title shot. Point blank, period.
Yeah, I don't know how he's going to finagle that, but I mean, it's just write it. But it's stupid, especially if the rumors, see what I did there, are true and Braun Breaker has been cleared to wrestle. And clearly, Rey Mysterio's back.
We heard it. He wasn't back. We heard it.
I'd rather see Gunther versus Ray and Braun versus Seth. And that's not me thinking that Gunther and Seth are going to have a bad match. I think they can, quite possibly, I think they have one of the matches in the weekend. Quite frankly, those are two tremendous talent. But in terms of storyline, I want Braun and Seth. And this is the stupid. This Matt.
They're saving it. They got to be saving it for Mania. I mean, SummerSlam.
Yeah, it has to be SummerSlam because otherwise, there's no, But this is why I hate your dirt sheets, man. They said Braun Breaker's back, but they didn't think it was enough time to build the match. What the fuck you mean? There's no time to build the match.
What have you been doing for 6 months? Yeah.
If anything, they don't have time to build Seth Rollins and Gunther.
Yeah, I gotta agree with that.
Your dirt sheets are dumb. They just make up shit.
Next, we get Stephanie doing a vignette against Liv Morgan, yada yada yada, and we get Stephanie versus Morgan. Listen, this is probably the least. I agree. Yeah, I was thinking about this is probably the least. We'll talk about later. It's probably the least. It's more interesting than this. Yeah, I would agree. But this, damn, I can't.
Her abs are out of control.
Listen, those are definitely parkour. They're parked on there. She ain't got no abs like that.
She does not. I mean, not saying she but like that.
And you see the Orton one. They found a picture from Orton about 10 years ago or 5 years ago.
He's had some of the best abs in the business.
Yeah. So no, but anyway, we get Penta versus Penta and LA Knight versus LA Knight. Goddamn, Penta, Javon Evans, and Dragon Lee versus Los Americanos. We want to talk about this match because you know what I do. What you got? Fucking four baby faces in a match with 2 heels. Who's turning?
Oh no.
They gonna beat the shit out of Rusev and JD. They gonna beat the shit out of them.
Because Rusev's so much bigger than all of them.
He is, but they won't push him that way.
I think they will. That's why he's in the match. They always like having a powerhouse in a ladder match to add some monotony into it. I think it'll be fine.
Rusev, you think Rusev would be fine?
Rey Mysterio is in this ladder match. I guess he doesn't want to.
Did you really think there was going to be 5 people? Because I didn't.
Oh, you're smarter than me.
I didn't. I didn't think it was going to be 5 people. I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be 6, but I didn't think about it going to be 6 until literally maybe like when his music hit. And I thought
you thought they're going to do the Hardys.
Yeah, no, I didn't think they were going to do the Hardys, but I thought they were going to find somebody. But no, I didn't think it was going to be
with the Hardys when they came back at WrestleMania 33.
I know what you're talking about. I thought they were going to do. I thought they were going to find somebody beforehand, but I didn't think that it was going to be ready.
I got you.
So,
you thought he would have a match with Gunther like he's supposed to?
Yeah. So
when
they put Gunther in the match, it was all right. Well, Ray's not coming back, so
yeah, it couldn't be him.
Rightfully so. I would have backed down too. Shit.
Why?
But meanwhile, this is what I'm talking about. Look at that. Randy still has. He still has abs. Don't get me wrong. He still has abs, but they are a lot more muscular than they used to be. So, backstage, I don't even know what this is. Like we didn't even see this. This is overseas, but nonetheless, it's Pamela Martinez.
Why does it always look like it's green screen?
I don't think so. But
no, it's not. But they always look like it's green screen. New episode available Thursday. What do you want to talk about?
This is what are we going to hear about? I mean, we're probably going to get the usual, Triple H, DX shit and some of that stuff. But are we really going to get, like, what questions is Cody going to ask him? What do you think? Do you watch this?
No.
Okay, never mind. Never mind. I'm going to be watching it or listening to it. I'm excited to hear.
Somebody will post on my stories, Instagram or Facebook. I'll scroll. Triple H said it's going to be a new era. All right, cool.
Yeah, can they lower the prices? I think they will. I think they will. They have no choice, but they're going to try to get every penny out of fans as they want, and this is the reason why I can't go to a wrestling event, because you got the prices way too high. I'm not going to pay so much money to buy a plane ticket and then also wait for fucking lower prices. I don't want to see my first thing way up in the skybox and shit. I don't want that. But now they made it so I can't even. I gotta sell my son. Just to find some tickets for Raw or SmackDown or PLE. That's too much. But $400. Oh my. Yeah, that's probably up in the upper deck too. No, absolutely not. But anyway, we see that he have made the match official for the 6-man tag, and
it's official. You knew that.
Then
to the microphone.
Yeah. Then we get to see that we are coming up upon the brink of the night. But until then, we get this match. And
I did not miss these two together.
The lesbians. And they don't even have music for Jade and Michin and B-Fab.
Yes,
they don't even have what is it?
Jade's music.
That's what
That's all they need.
That's not what it. I didn't even see this. See, this is what I'm talking about. Did they
Yes,
That's Asuka.
That was on.
Oh, you know what? I was in the shower, so
that was on. All she talked about was she brought Io in. Io was her family. You left, and then you try to take Kyrie. I will take everything from you. Blah blah blah. That's your match that you're going to have either next week on Raw, on Friday Night SmackDown, or WrestleMania. But I'm not sure that's going forward.
If I don't know, that's the thing that I don't know is are they going to have it on? Like, if they put it on Mania, they got to add another match to make it even.
Matt, do due diligence and find out how many matches have been officially announced for WrestleMania. Thank you.
Yeah, find that out for us, Matt. This match was okay, I guess. I mean, again, like I said at the beginning of the show, I didn't think any match was good. It was okay. You got to see Io, but more so this match was about. This match was about. It was about Jade and Rhea. It looks like Io is going to be left off of WrestleMania, and I don't see. I don't see where a card where she's not on a Mania card. I definitely think the Asuka match will happen it'll happen at Mania. I can't see a Mania with her not on the card. I just can't see it.
I'm surprised Solo's not on the card.
He ain't been on the card in 4 years. And
doesn't make sense.
I don't get that. I don't get that either.
13. Tiffany Stratton is not on the card. Oh. Julia is not on the card. Who are your WWE Tag Team Champions? Oh, Damian Priest and R-Truth?
Yeah, they're not on the card.
They're not on the card.
Listen, if that's the only reason that she cannot be on the card.
It's like the fourth time you talked about a match being a backlash. I'm sorry, go ahead.
If she happens to be the third person to help Rhea, by all means, cool. But I'm just saying, what if Rhea doesn't even win?
She's not. Jade's winning.
I think that's a possibility. What if Rhea doesn't even win?
She's not. Jade's winning.
Jade has had one title defense in 6 months. One. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, we see the ladder match inclusion. And then we see the where he pretty much says that the demon is coming. I'm trying to see if I can
get a good picture of when they did the
boom. Right there. He's coming. And he's not losing. He is not losing.
Yeah, it'll be his third match in a row where he loses.
Yeah, he's not losing as the demon. Yeah, no.
Do you have the picture or a video of the ballet?
The ballet.
Yeah, there were like some women doing some ballet or something.
Oh, that I don't know. Freak. I can't remember what it was before. Like it was before like
I
something.
Can't tell you either, but what do you think that was?
I don't know. I don't know. I was like, as soon as it came on, I was like, okay, who's this? And I'm looking, I'm like, all right, I don't know who that was. Like I could figure it out. Like, I don't know if it was one person or multiple people or what, but it could be Sol Ruka. I got Sol Ruka vibes off of it, but I don't think that she's ready for the call up yet. Why. So
Sol Ruka's definitely getting called up.
You think?
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe because that the women's side of NXT is stacked. The men's side, no. The only two that can be called three that can be called up is Ricky Saints.
No.
Not yet.
No.
Ethan Page can definitely be called up. And Joe Hendry can be called up.
Joe Hendry's already been called up.
No, it wasn't JC Jane though. It wasn't JC Jane. So
No.
that's the thing. No, it wasn't JC because the main person that they had in the camp was blonde. So that's the thing. Unless I don't know. I didn't. I don't know. Like I literally don't know. I will have to go back on that. But we see Finn and you see JD and Dom talking some stuff about this. And this is where I said, well, I got to thinking about what you said. And she's definitely turning on them. Because you didn't get the answer. You didn't get anything from her because immediately Stephanie Vicour came through and she just...
Best thing about this feud. Best segment of the feud. Her coming and just attacking and being the hell out of Liv Morgan. And then this throw. Like LA Knight.
Oh, that was beautiful. It was beautiful.
Yeah, that was the best. And then her walking off after speaking some language I don't know. I was like, yes. Great.
But
because that's lacking.
It is. And it even with that, it's still lacking, but that made for something impressive. But
so anybody who watched this segment and knows this show knows that when that guy Triple H came out, I would have a lot to say. First of all, Triple H is, and I'm not making fun of the guy, I know his health issues, and he's getting older. But that didn't look like the game anymore. That man looked like Adam Pearce was bigger than him. I'm sorry, my bad. Nick Pierce was bigger than him. But Triple H said, you know what? I'm only here to get camera time. Not going to have a speaking part. I'm going to let you do all the talking. And I'm just going to sit here, shake hands, and clap. But I knew this segment was going to be short because right when somebody was coming out, right before the person came out, they said, executive producer, Paul Levesque and Lisa. I said, well, damn, you know this shit about to enter in a minute. They're already in this shit. But realistically speaking, this is the contract signing between these two. I thought the only thing that was going to have a contract setting was going to be Roman and Seth. It's like, hey, I got it. Instead of a talking segment, let's have a contract signing. And y'all sit down and talk. But they didn't do it. They went with Brock and Oba. Two people who barely talk.
They didn't sign exactly. They didn't sign anything.
But they did a phenomenal job because what they did was sell you on the match. They're doing the exact opposite of Roman and CM Punk.
This was the best thing.
Said, let's fight. They said, let's just fight. I know it's cliche in wrestling. Two big, meaty men slapping me. Oba came in there, and Brock does it so well. People don't recognize. I say it all the time. Brock's been around for a long, long time. His psychology in wrestling is unmatched. And people never mention him when they talk about Mount Rushmore or GOATs or anything. But this man is a 10-time world champion, multiple-time main event of Wrestlemania, never held a tag team title. Never held a tag team title. Never held an Intercontinental Championship. Doesn't know what a mid-card title looks like. Right? Doesn't know what a mid-card title looks like. This man is so big as far as name recognition. He hasn't wrestled on Raw or SmackDown in decades. He don't have to. Roman is trying to do that now.
This match happened at night 2. Does it?
No. It's night one. God dang it, I'm sick of y'all. Disrespect night one.
The three ball syndicates Adam Pearce, Triple H, and Paul Heyman. Yeah. You know what? I said I paused it on this because look at this.
By Lesnar, the sneak attack.
Was he trying to overhand him, and then he
was supposed to overhead, and he couldn't connect because Oba was still. So they said, "Fuck it, we're still gonna just beat the hell out of each other," and they did a good job. And that's because the way Brock and Oba have been manhandling these extras and killing them, making them think about twice about trying to get in WWE. Oba, 2 weeks ago when the FAFO or 3 weeks, whatever it was, and Brock overhead suplexed somebody and they landed like the side of the neck awkwardly, and I thought we saw a death on Raw. And then I think last week Oba lost somebody, and they were like,
he lost,
he did. Like, damn, you want to kill people to get this segment over here, sell some tickets for WrestleMania. And all they had to do was lower the prices.
Oh,
I thought it was great. Triple H was there to move furniture, broken tables, and just stand there. Right? After last week, getting all in the middle. No. He just said, but you know what? That is the, 4th week in a row now, where it's probably going to be your highest viewed segment and your most talked about. Paul Heyman is very good with that. He comes out here and says the real main event of WrestleMania for a reason. Because even though his boys are main event in night 2, probably, he knows the most anticipated match of the weekend is not for the WWE Championship, it's not for the World Championship, it's Brock versus Oba.
I still have this thought in my head, and I'm not joking. What if Oba loses? He's been getting the better of him for 4 weeks now. 4 weeks now? Would you say that Oba got the better of him tonight? Or was it even?
Today was a little bit more locked even. You know, I like the fact that Brock went out there and Oba caught him. Right? So
that's 3-1. That's 3-1.
I'll say 3-1. Oh, actually, I'll say 3-0-1. I'm not going because Brock didn't win. I just
no. That's what I'm saying. Brock might win this. He might win this match.
Brock is the only heel who could not look intimidated, and still be the heel. And that's a testament to him. This match, which I believe is night 1. Hold up. Have we been in this one this entire time?
No.
But yeah, we have it. But Brock, I really got to fix this. But Brock and Oba, night 1, opening the show.
It very well might. It can't close the show because Cody and Razor
sets the tone for the whole weekend.
I agree. I agree that yeah.
Matt, didn't we ask you to get the card? I was going to do a quick prediction of which match was on night 1, night 2, and you hit me with the anyways.
Jeffrey said he thinks it's 13 now. It's supposed to be 14. So I'm thinking that EO match happens to be the 14th.
It's a possibility, but remember, Damian Priest and R-Truth. And I think R-Truth gets a match. What if it opens night 2? I think your opening for night 2 is either going to be a world title for the women's match or Jacob Fatu versus Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
And what should be a Hell in a Cell match, but they made it unsanctioned.
That would be a good match. Hell in a Cell, that would be a good. But Drew already did a Hell in a Cell, so
that was a year and a half ago. He could do another one. We're going to take it with Triple H.
Who would win that? Drew?
Yeah, well, Drew is going to.
Drew ain't won a Hell in a Cell yet. He ain't doing no more. He ain't won one. He not doing. He's not doing one.
A Hell in a Cell puts more eyes on that match, so to speak. Now you have Drake and Fatu, who's a big star over there in SmackDown. Drew McIntyre, who's one of the biggest stars in the company. But it's really on the back burner, no matter how much they try to push it, because they have a lot going on. That Hell in a Cell will put some products on it. Maybe they're saying, thank you for not saying backlash. Thank you, Charmaine.
All right, that is our show. But for those that are watching, we do have other shows. I still got to get this damn thingy.
I mean, production-wise, we got a lot of stuff to do. Just watch tomorrow for Tuesday NXT with the Wrestling Doll and Bad Guy Jack. On Wednesday, we have Cactus Katie, whoever her partner is this week. On Friday, we have Matt Mandel Kelly and Venomous Vincent. If they're on, I think somebody might have not been able to make it this week. We'll see. But we have a lot going on. Stay tuned because there's going to be a prediction show because apparently, did you know this, Z? AEW is having a pay-per-view next weekend.
Yeah.
It's called Dynasty.
I watch AEW. Yeah. And AEW is coming to my area in May.
Well, they like small arenas. I can see why they do that.
So they're coming to Wycomico, so I think I'm gonna go. Is it
Briscoe from the Delaware?
Yeah. So I'm gonna go. Hopefully I'll see Megan Bain because that is all Megan Bain. All right.
So you watch AEW Dynamite?
Yeah, for Megan Bain.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah, Megan Bain. Megan Bain is Swerve Strickland. That's it.
Returning Chris Jericho.
Oh, Jericho hasn't done anything for me yet, so.
He came out there. He said, I'm home.
Yeah.
He said, I didn't want to lose to Gunther.
All right, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, that is our show for the Executive Sultan, Zia Silent. I am your host. We will see you guys later. Check y'all next week. Peace.